Hello, hello. Norton and Catherine. Ready to rumble? Oh, somebody else coming in. Leo's in the house. Leo and Alex D. Very good. Let me see. So remember attendance. Remember you have to put your name into Facebook or YouTube, otherwise your attendance does not get logged. And if you haven't got enough attendance, you don't grade. So make sure your attendance is in. Who's that? Connecting audio. We don't need your audio. Boom, 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 boom. Norton's in the house. Joshua P's in the house. Somebody's put in a comment already. Who's that then? So Alex D on Zoom, Leo in Zoom. Very good. Names are already in, so the attendance will get logged for Leo and Alex, and no doubt Catherine will put her name in at the end anyway. Norton, you'll have to put your name in at the end, and Joshua P as well. Go to Facebook or go into YouTube. I suggest going to Facebook is easier, right? Okay, so let us start. So after all the palaver, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in. Just checking something. Okay. Oh, dear me. All right, let's start then. Chariot Kyungne. So we've got Alex D, Neil, Catherine, Joshua P, Norton. Oh, good. Right, we're all going to do something a little bit different, but not too different. I think you might have done it before for first degrees anyway. This upset punch, okay? So we've done this before in other techniques and other patterns, and we've even done double upset punch. So have a little practice of that now. Have we found it? There we go. So it's a reverse punch in a walking stance. Walking stance, upset punch. Out to the side, and snap. Out to the side, snap. So practice that now. You do 2 or 3 forward and 2 or 3 back. So we're practicing the technique from here. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to try to synchronize the body. Try to synchronize the hands, the foot, the breath. Try and get some snap into these techniques. Where's he gone? Where's Leo gone? Leo's just disappeared. Oh, he's back again. Right, Leo. Upset punch. But make sure it's a reverse, though. Left foot, right hand. Leo, you listening? Yeah, reverse. That's it. Joshua P, I'm asking you to do a punch. What you're doing is barely a tickle. Now, watch. Joshua P even. Please watch. Pay attention. Look. When I punch, the hand comes out and goes forward. It does not come up. It's not an upward motion. It's an outward. Yeah? It's upset punch. It's not coming up. It's not going this way. It's not an upward punch. It's going round and snapping out. It doesn't go up. It goes out. It goes forward. You need to practice in front of the mirror, and there's no power at all, Joshua. There's no power in that at all. You're wearing a black belt uniform and a black belt. Please respect it and try a little bit harder. If you're wearing a black belt, you shouldn't be doing tickles. I'm sick of seeing people doing nothing with a black belt on. All these masters and grandmasters with big bellies hanging out. Eh? Bigger than that one. Punch. Right, now, come back a sec so you can see the screen. So this time, instead of doing it there, this one will suit Joshua P, because this upset punch does go slightly upward, but only because of this knuckle here, right? This is an upset, and so is this. But because it's a middle knuckle, and because of the target where it's placed, you will not do a four-fist upset punch to the solar plexus, but you will do a middle knuckle punch. So look at the knuckle. This is a normal upset. This is a middle knuckle upset. So the weapon has changed. Your tool has changed. It's from this, the first two knuckles, to this, middle knuckle. See the difference? So there's a punch here, and then there's a middle knuckle there. And this hand comes back to the shoulder, just like Won-Yo strike and all other similar techniques. So this one does raise slightly, but it does not do this. It does not scoop up. It doesn't scoop up like Joshua is doing sometimes. The hand comes out and it goes forward, forward, forward. Right? Get the technique correct. It doesn't go upward. Still forward. Still forward. Upset punch. Middle knuckle. Inji Jumok. In second degree, you'll use the other knuckle. In second degree, you'll use this one. Second degree. First degree. Right? Okay. So when you're doing the technique, you've done your Gebek. This is in Gebek. Yeah, from here, you do Sangyok Seiwachurugi, and then you do your upset punch. It's not really necessary for you to know. I mean, Catherine is 99% on Gebek, right? But everyone else is a bit fluffy on it, and the red belts and red stripes, you don't know it at all. But this is a technique from Gebek. It's not a complicated technique, but it is a tricky technique, because if you go back to the days where you were doing the low knife hand block and both hands would go boop, yeah, both hands would open up because you hadn't the control to go like this. Knife hand opens, you would do this, both hands would open. So that's wrong. So the same here, when you're doing this knuckle, your hands would be closed from a Sangjumok Seiwachurugi, and then on the way forward, this would change to there. So as you come forward, you would change it to a middle knuckle. The chances are it'll be very tricky for you to do that to start with, and you might end up with both hands doing weird things, right? So from this, Sangjumok Seiwachurugi, as you go forward, that's when the knuckle will sprout. So that's worth bearing in mind. This is for first degrees, obviously, but it's for everyone else as well. Just to help you remember, way back when you started, there were things like this which were testing your coordination and your determination, because they are tricky things. Even to the point where you were doing punches. Some of you might remember when you did punches before, you ended up doing things like this, where both hands would be completely the wrong way around, or at least one of them would be, you'd punch like this. But then you learned how to coordinate. So this here, coordination for black belts. Right. For third cup. Third cup, you're going to do Sanjumak Sewacharugi. Right, so your hands are here, and you're going to step forward, one. And you're going to step on the other side as well. So that third cups are practicing Gunnan So Sanjumak Sewacharugi. First degrees are practicing Sanjumak Sewacharugi and then Nijumak Charugi. Yes, you are going to practice that one. First cups, that's first degrees. You step forward into a twin fist vertical punch, and then you'll pull into a left. Your front foot will pull into an L stance, and you do an upset punch with a middle knuckle. Second cup. How many second cups are there? Supposed to be second and first cup, but there's only a second cup. Oh, Josh Dawson's in as well. So Josh Dawson, Sanjumak Sewacharugi, and then middle knuckle upset punch on replay if you're not there. Where was I? Second cups. Leo. So for Leo, you're going to do the two moves. It's not Sanjumak Sewacharugi, Leo. It's X fist, downward block. So on the last section of your pattern, just before you turn around, you do an X fist downward block, and then you slide into a twin elbow. When you do this, what I want you to try and remember, one is look where you're going and force your two elbows into the target. So it's just a little bit extra practice, and I want you to practice it on both sides, okay? First with the left foot, and then second with the right foot. Remember to cross the hands over differently. This is the first one. This is the second one. It should be left, left, right, right, and then slide an elbow. Do you practice that for me now when you go? If you can hear me, Leo, that's it. And then slide, twin elbow. Good. You've shot off camera there, but you did slide. Try and do it along the way. So from the windows at the back towards the camera. If you've got enough room there. Right. Norton, you're going to have to lock your legs in position because your walking stance sometimes, or your L stance, doesn't really go into the proper shape. So try again. Do the techniques again. One. Do that again, Norton. Did your hands come up here and then down? Yeah. Do it again. Okay. If you watch my hands, right here, something beeped there. I don't know what it was. It's probably my phone after I said it. Okay. So the hands go back, up, and forward. Good check. Alex as well. Alex has fixed it now because Alex was doing the same thing, but he's doing it now. He's doing it properly now. The hand comes back. So don't start here. It's not like you're holding onto a rucksack. You hold it here. Yeah, that's it. That's a good one. Well done. Right, we're going to change the techniques in a second. I'm going to see Leo again. Slide, good. And then the other side as well, Leo. Good one. Right, let's stop. So the techniques that you're doing are for your patterns, obviously. But have you thought that when you're doing two-step or even one-step sparring, let's do one-step sparring in our minds right now, those techniques, could you apply them to one-step sparring? Yeah, you could. Let's take the third cups. They're going straight into Sanjumak Sewacharugi. So really they could, if they miss the person going to grab them or attack them, they could go straight into a punch, or they might want to do a block first. They might do a block and a punch, like in Toige. So they might block someone's knee or block someone's foot or block someone's hand, someone trying to grab. One, and then punch. So you could do it in one-step sparring. Leo, when Leo is doing this one, he's going to do the similar. He does the X fist there. So the person could be kicking him. He could be doing the side kick. Leo blocks the side kick and then slides in and elbows them. So there's another one. It could be one step as well. For the black belts, I can't remember what you were doing, black belts. I know it was in Jumak, but was it Sang Jumak as well? Oh, it was Sang Jumak as well. So for you guys, this one here, when you punch, you can use this as a release if you think about it. When someone goes to grab you and your hand comes up and punch, but not necessarily punch, but drop down, hitting them on the bicep or even in the forearm, the bicep or the forearm. So you can hit someone doing this. You can punch someone in the arm doing this. It doesn't have to be punch them in the head. You can punch someone in the arm. So you punch one like that, and then grabbing the arm, turning them, and then Injijuma. Okay, it might not be in the solar plexus, depending on how you turn them around. It might be in the ribs here, but you get your knuckle under there, that's going to wind them. If you turn them around the other way, boom, you get them in the solar plexus. So bear these in mind and try them out when we do one-step sparring, when we finally get to that place where we can do that. Right, another technique then. For first degrees, it's going to be, we can make it from parallel stance, 1 and 2, and then knife hand strike. When you're doing this, try and focus on where your hands are. Are they down here? Or are they in the last move that you're in? So the first one might be here. 1, so you've got them doing something. 2, down and round, and then go the other way, just from that, like in Kwange. Yeah? So do that in the Kwange. Yeah, Kwange. So practice just from that parallel stance, or that close stance, should I say, from one side to the other, doing the side kicks, strikes. That's your practice for first degrees. Second cup, Leo. I'm going to give Leo something from the next grade up, I think. Let's go. Leo, I'm going to try and get you to do, as long as you've got enough room. Have you got enough room to jump there? Yeah, kind of. Well, tell you what, Leo, this will be the first one you do, okay? What I want you to do is step forward with your right foot. Well, you're going to do both anyway, but I'm going to say right foot, right hand in front. Okay? Left foot in front. So if you can see that, I'm doing a knife hand checking block. Yeah? Checking block. Checking block. If I got my left foot in front, my left hand's in front. Right foot, right hand. So you start practicing that now in L stance. L stance, checking block. For third cups, yeah, probably. Third cups. Yeah, I'm going to give you something higher as well. Third cups, going to ask you to do, what's the best one to do? You can do a twin forearm block, 1, and this top hand, oh, someone just pinged off there, and then this one, upward. So twin forearm and upward. This one at the top comes round and up under the chin. Make sure you don't hit yourself. All right? Someone's just pinged off. Who was that? Joshua P is still there. Alex Death still there. Leo's there. Norton's still there. It was Catherine. Catherine's pinged off. She got bad signal again. Joshua P, this one, arm is straight. Right, Josh, that's better with the strike, but I don't like your side kick. When you do the first one, when you do the first one, your foot must come up and then out. Do it again. 1. I don't know what you're doing. Come on, hurry up. I'm waiting. My signal or your signal, guys? I'm not sure. My signal or your signal? Right, Joshua P, I want you to do that again because I missed it. My signal dropped out. That's where you were before. Can you get a move? That's it. Right, now, psychic. No, no. It's not this. It's not this. No. Lift the knee. Lift the knee. Lift the knee. Stop cutting corners. A black belt should be trying their hardest to do everything more correct. So please remember that. That's much better, more clinical. That's going to make it better for you in the future because it's correct now and your body will take that forward. It's learned something new. You've got to get the kicks up a bit higher, but that's fine right now. Where you've got it, that's absolutely fine. It's a major improvement now. Please do not do lazy side kicks. Catherine's back in. Very good. You managed to get, you're right, Catherine, your Wi-Fi dropped out again. So for black belts, from this position, it's the knee comes up, side press, side kick, knife hand strike, downward strike. So we're doing it on both sides. Joshua's working away there. Let me just see Alex. That's all right, Alex. Alex and probably Norton, when you're here, don't forget, down, up, down. It's just like one yo. Like I said, from here, down, up, down. Down, up, down. Just like one yo. So make sure you bend the knees. What's Leo up to? Good, Leo. Yeah? Not only that people have got spaghetti hands when they do that, that's really good. Okay. So for Leo, you can move on to the next one then. When you do that, Leo, do the same thing. You step forward when you do it. Step forward and then step forward. Boom, right? So it's like an oleo, but you're doing a twin, double. Can't get my hands right watching the screen. The double upward. So you're going first, you're going check, up. So that one. Looking at the screen, it's this one. Have to practice again. My funny little exercises. Yeah, very good. And practice it on both sides. Let me see, Norton. 1 and 2. Good, decent one. Make sure it's under the chin. Yeah, you're punching. So when you land the punch, both third cups, you punch high enough so it's under the chin, under your chin. Joshua P, I don't know what you're doing. I can't see you. Get in the middle, please. Josh, you just did that again. Thank you. Right. Yeah, let's have those, please, because they're proper side kicks. Those other things that you're doing, they're not side kicks. Yes, right? You need to kick higher, but that's decent for now. It's better. It's a major improvement. Joshua Dawson, what they're doing from this here, if you're doing a replay, yeah, close ready stance and the front block. It's the side press, lift the knee up. Don't lift the foot out. That's not a side kick. Up and press, up and kick. And then you go and strike, and then down and strike. And then the same, the other side, just like in the pattern Kwange. That's what the practice is at the moment. Let me see. Make sure I got that one. Okay. So I don't know what I was trying to say there. What's today's date? Is it Thursday or Friday today? Thursday. Thursday. So he's not been at the class for a while. Okay. I'm just checking you one by one then. I can't see you on this screen. I've got to see you on these ones. This one here. Right, Leo. That's much better. Try it on both sides. Now that's actually from a pattern called that. Well, it's for your first cut pattern. It's the next pattern up, right? That's some of the techniques from the next pattern up, just in case you were to do a test and pass and become a first cut. You just thought I'd try you out. So Alex, remember bend your knees when you're doing this one here. Down into an L stance. Remember, down into an L stance. You've got to bend the knees. And then Joshua P, you stopped, have you, Josh? Yeah? Is it aching a little bit, is it? It might be because you don't practice. Second kick was terrible. Much better. The only difference between that side and the other side is you've bothered to lift the knee up. It's very, very important that you get the technique right. Very good. Now you put in the effort. Good job. Yeah, see? Pays off to do practice. We didn't have, I thought we were going to get, I've forgotten his name now. Gone right out of my head. Doesn't matter. Anyway. So Catherine's signal has dropped off. Unfortunately, she can't carry on the class. But we're just about to finish anyway. I think. Maybe a few more minutes there. What I want you to do now, I want you to actually see your patterns. So anybody that's on Facebook and YouTube, I can't see your patterns. So the Facebook and YouTube are redundant, really, apart from you can go back and do it again and take part in the class. But I can't give you any feedback on Facebook and YouTube. I can only give you feedback now on the Zoom. Unless what I could do is open the StreamYard again, because I can get 10 people in. And if there's only 10 people here, we could have all gone on StreamYard and not use Zoom. Right, so let me see the pattern. Make sure you've got enough room. Leo, are you able to move over a little bit that way? Yeah, just go. Is that sofa in the way for your pattern? Because if it is, it means that the camera's too far over. The camera needs to come this way a little bit, that's all. Because I can't see you very well. There you are, that's probably better for you. Yeah, stonking good. If it stays there. Alex is away down the other end of the field there. Joshua P, I can see him. You're doing Kwange, first degrees Kwange. Alex is doing, Leo's doing a lopsided Hwarang. Yeah, sorry, Leo, you just do move back enough so you got enough room. But Hwarang for you. Forget the other techniques that we just did. They are from Chungmu, but we're doing Hwarang for you. And the third cups, Norton, you should be in ready stance for Toige. Jungbe means ready. That's it. And then we're ready to kick off. Si Jack, go. All right, Catherine's in the StreamYard or on Facebook. We're doing Kwange at the moment, Catherine. Zoom and Facebook no longer playing. So watching here, that's fine. I saw your signal was fading a little bit. I'm not sure if it's outside or because you're outside or just your signal in general. It's behaving itself here though. Mm-hmm. Paro, step up. What I'm noticing, Norton, is when you're doing your techniques, you're going down and then coming up again. It was great watching you doing the pattern, but it wasn't really snapping. So in your pattern, you might have done this. Now look, I've stayed there. What you're doing is you're going and then going on to the next one straight away. Remember the 2 elephants thing. 1 elephant, 2 elephant, 1 elephant, 2 elephant, 1 elephant. Not. Yeah, there's no elephants there. You need to have the elephants in play. Leo, there might have been a little error there in your pattern. I think it was Leo. Yeah, Leo, can you start? Number 1, first move. 2, 3, 4. Okay, you did it right. I think what you did before is you moved the other foot. I'm not sure. It just didn't look right, but it might only be because of where the camera is. I can't actually see your feet. I can only see from there down. Like, next move, go. And then the next one, go. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, maybe the hand comes down a little bit. Yeah, don't make it over your shoulder. Make it shoulder line. But that's fine. It might have been my eyes. It might have been just you forgot for a second, but it looked like an error, but you fixed it by the looks of it, so don't worry. Relax, everyone, relax. Joshua, the thing we have to drill in the steps for you. For first degrees, we have to drill in the steps more because I think you're getting confused on some of the steps, Joshua P, and the other Josh as well. So we have to drill in the black belt pattern Kwange a little bit more. Sometimes Lorcan gets it wrong as well, but it's because there's so many moves. That's why I'm only limiting you to Kwange now. I want you to stay there at Kwange and get it really, really good. And then when it's good enough, we'll move on to Poan. But at least you had a taste of the other ones. You kind of know what's coming. But focus on Kwange, not anything else. All the black belts have issued you a challenge. It's not just for black belts. Anybody else can do it. Leo will probably jump on this. Well, what you're going to do is you're going to do 50 press-ups, 50 star, whatever the challenge. I can't remember what I wrote now. But star jumps, press-ups, kicks, and your color belt patterns all the way up. And black belts have to do as many patterns as they know. But for black belts, Joshua P and Joshua D and Lorcan, it will be just Kwange. But you're going to have to do this every day. You're going to have to video it, and you have to send me the video. All right? The challenge is set. You start tomorrow. It finishes on my birthday. If you fail in the challenge, your forfeit is that you must wear a white belt to every class until January. Right? So you won't be able to wear your black belt. You can only wear a white belt. That means going to the back of the class as well. So it's up to you. Same with Matthew. All the black belts, the same. It's open to the red belts and the blue belts, the yellow belts and the white belts. It's open to everybody. So you can do it as well. You can do the challenge. It's going to be fantastic if you do, because you might kick the black belts' butts. Yeah, Leo, you up for it? Kicking some black belts' butts? I think so. Leo's up for it. Probably Norton and I'm not sure. Alex, maybe? Yeah? Yeah. Possibly. But so you must do the challenge. You haven't got a choice. You have to do the challenge, and it starts tomorrow. You have to do it every day. You can't miss a day. You have to do it every day. Send me the video. If you miss one day, you still complete the challenge, but you wear a white belt until January. That's it. That's the challenge. Let's see if you've got a black belt mindset or not. I think most of the color belts that are coming through now, they have. Jay's kind of done something already like this, but he's going to kick your butts, and he's only 8. So it's up to you. Who's up for the challenge? Raise your hands if you're up for the challenge. Alex, no. Alex Death, no. I can't see his hand up. Joshua P, you haven't got a choice. You've got to do the challenge. Leo's going to be doing it. Norton's going to be doing it. But Alex D, is it your hand up, Alex, or no? Wavering? There's no wavering. There's no wavering. You want to see what you have to do first? Is that what it is? Yeah. Am I asking you to dodge traffic? Am I asking you to hang from an airplane by your pinky? Am I asking you to go shopping for me? No. I'm asking you to do taekwondo, and you love taekwondo, so it'll be a doddle for you. As long as you love taekwondo and you want to try and better yourself and get to the next level, then I think it's not impossible for you. Not impossible. Right? Catherine's up for it. She's got a choice. She's got to do it. This is what she says. Was live on Zoom. Okay, the Zoom problem with the signal, right? Okay, so you must record it and send it to me. I think it's like 50 press ups, 50 star jumps, 50 front kicks. So you do 25 and 25, 50 side kicks, 25, 25, 50 turning kicks, 25, 25. Then you have to do your patterns all the way up. I think that's what the challenge was. But it's written down. There's an event on Facebook, and I have invited your mums and dads. So please, if you're interested, ask them all about it. And if you're a black belt, you haven't got a choice. You have to do it anyway. Right? So that's it, law. That's the law being stated. That's the set now. That's set. So you've got about a month for this challenge. Easy. Easy. Now you're up for it, Alex D. Yeah, he's got his hand up. He's up for it. He's going to kill it. Yeah? He's going to kick his butt. Kick the black belt's butt as well. Right, so that starts tomorrow. I'm going to make sure everybody's up and ready to do that. I'll send you all a reminder tomorrow. I'm just check the time now. We've got 5 minutes to do a pattern. Yeah, let's squeeze another pattern out quickly. We've gone past, but we'll carry on. Come on, let's do one more pattern. Bear that in mind that you're going to do a challenge starting tomorrow. And if you've got a black belt on, you should be striving for perfection anyway, because the color belts are. Move back into a space where I can see your pattern. Joshua P, ready? Kwange. Joshua P's wandered off. He thinks it's dinner time. All right, your own grade pattern. Nice and sharp, nice and strong. Sijak. Nice and sharp. So accelerate to the next technique. When you're here, accelerate. That's it, Norman. So this one here, 1 and 2, that is continuous. So you would do them one after the other. Now front kick and then punch. Boom. Now this one is only one punch, Norton. You land one punch, then second punch. It's not fast motion. It's not like it's not 2 punches straight after the other. You land and punch 1, then down up 2. That's it. It's 2 separate punches. Yeah. Next one. Okay. Good one, Leo. Nice and strong. You're just off camera, but I caught most of that. You're all right. Little dot on the landscape there. Nice and strong. Try not to drop the hands in between. Remember the elephants. Come on, sharp, Josh. Yeah, that's looking much better, Joshua. I missed a couple of steps, but the ending's good. Keep going, Norton. That's better, Norton. Much better. Barrow. Sure. Yeah, it's getting better. Be nice to see you all on the field or in the dojang or whatever. Be nice to see it in a proper space doing the pattern instead of stuck in the room or stuck online. Yeah. I was gonna. It's gonna be getting warmer again apparently. So what we'll do is we'll organise an outdoor session so we can all go outdoors and do some proper training. Let's see what Boris says. But we can do it in small groups. It'd be nice to do it in big groups. So, right, let's finish there then. Chariot. I think we've gone well over, but I enjoyed seeing you do your techniques and your patterns. So well done for coming up and doing the stuff. Sorry, Catherine, that your Wi-Fi wasn't working, but we'll get you next class, right? Chariot, come there. Hey, Sam, go and practice, please. Practice the new stuff, the old stuff, and remember, black belts, you've got something to do tomorrow. Joshua's off already. Look at that. Before I could even finish my sentence. Boom, he's gone. Ding, ding, ding. Joshua, right, see